Good day, fellas. I hope you are ready for your daily dose of skill, and the milking season is open. You know what that means? That means we have a new assembly store. Vickers 3. We are going to dig into this tank very soon, but first of all, the most important things. In our server, we are going to have 80,000 units. 40,000 with style, as usual, number to the S, what number you took of the tank, right? So nothing too crazy. 40,000 without style. So nothing unusual, nothing too crazy, everything goes as planned. Now, NAS server, or I'm supposed to say as usual, because this is how the sales were looking like last time. Now, NAS server has 10,000 in total, 5,000 with style and 5,000 without style. Nothing too crazy, nothing unusual. NAS server always has less tanks. Now, how much does it cost? The system is very clear as usual, right? You can use free experience, gold, credits, universal fragments, national fragments, and bonds. In total, the tank worth is either 50,000 bonds, either 125 million credits, either 55,000 gold, or either 1 million free experience. If you are planning to pick up this tank and you don't care about the number, I would recommend to use the universal fragments and national fragments. If not, and if you want to get it very quickly, then just simply copy-paste 1 million free experience and you are ready to go. This is the thing, right? Now, how the tank looks like overall and how the stats of the vehicle looks like. By the way, we are using the tank GG to check out the stats, and soon we are going to be able to check out the stats in the index page as well, right? Keep this in mind. This is the function we are working on currently. Let's compare Vickers to Leopard, because I think it is a direct comparison, and Concept 5. I mean, Concept 5 is a pile of caco. I don't even know why would I bother it, but let's go this way, right? DPM, better on the Vickers. Penetration is a bit lower than on Leopard. Alpha damage is lower on 30. Right, so instead of 420 as you have for Leopard, or on Leopard, you have 390 on this tank. But the DPM is better, so it is kind of a fair trade to make. Gun handling, overall soft stats looks very good, although aim time is longer than Leopard 1, which can be an issue, but we'll see whenever we are going to play the game. Mobility 55 kilometers per hour, yeah, so pretty much I would recommend to use experimental turbo, because the tank has no armor whatsoever, right? At least this is what I think and this is what I believe. Armor and health, once again, no armor whatsoever, and yeah, that's about it. Those are the most important things, right? Gun depression, if I'm not mistaken, this tank has minus 10 gun depression, so that is very good. It's better than Leopard, so that is absolutely amazing. Now, armor-wise, fellas, this tank is butter. Paper. Doesn't matter how you are going to call it. It's just simply no bueno. It's just not a great tank, and unfortunately not much what you can change about this, right? It's pretty much same like Leo 1. There is nothing to say armor-wise, or anything good to say armor-wise, right? Now, without further ado, let's go straight into some games, and we will see, is this tank worth it? Is it fun vehicle? Is it not fun vehicle? How it feels like to play with a tank overall, right? So without further ado, let's go. Okay, this is literally the first round, right? So we are going to taste the Vickers and we will see how the tank looks like, how it feels like, and is it beautiful vehicle or not so much. That's the thing. So, Lakeville standard battle. Let's pay attention to the speed and gun handling, right? This is very important thing. One more important thing to highlight where the gun goes. Shell velocity, 1,540 meters, that is very quick shell velocity wise. That is amazing. And plus on top of that, talking about the gold penetration, this is very good as well. 330 millimeters gold penetration, this is amazing. Or 330 millimeters, right? Plus 1,200 shell velocity. So the tank has some potential. And look how quick this tank feels like. I mean, it looks like it's a modern tank at this point. Literally. I am playing with this tank and it feels like it is very, very, very quick. If I can say so. Okay, looking into all of this, I really dislike this situation and I don't really feel like we have that many forces making a hardcore pressure here, but we'll see. Maybe I will change my mind. Okay, let's try to escape. Ah, high explosive ammunition as well. Watch high explosives. Nah. High explosive ammunition 105 millimeters as well. So this is extremely good to slap the living crap out of tanks like this 13 105 or whatever that is, or the trash burn. Honestly, the tank is capable of doing plenty of the bad stuff for the enemies, right? And that is absolutely a good feature. Now, it's kind of sad that the tank feels overpriced, right? I mean, any assembly store tank feels overpriced. It's not like, oh my bananas, I am getting a deal. Oh, what a deal I am getting, yay! No, it's not a deal, fellas. Any and each assembly store tank isn't a deal for you. It's a deal for Wargaming to see how much money they can charge for one or another tank that, you know, is made in the game, right? Let's be very clear with this. It is extremely important to highlight. Although, once again, none of those tanks are absolute pile of cack or something. All of the tanks are better than average, at least in my opinion. So, let's see how we could do this and how we could play the game and be successful while playing the game. This is the question. At the moment, we are just simply sitting here, hold down, or at least we are trying to play hold down, and we want to punish enemy forces for being silly goose. Right? That's all we need to do for a full happiness. Where the accuracy overall goes of the tank, it can be, and probably it is, better than Leo 1. If we are talking about the raw accuracy, right? So this is also quite impressive stuff. Overall, there is not many things that I can say are bad on this tank overall. I just do not feel like this vehicle would be a pile of cack or unplayable or something. Alternative option for Leo 1 lovers, in other words. At least this is how I look into all of this. And that means a lot, fellas. I can guarantee you that that means a lot. If I am comparing this tank with Leo, that means the tank is very, 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 very powerful. Unfortunately, in this situation, there is nothing what we can do, right? And the situation definitely looks pretty bad, but it is how it is. Nothing what we can change about that. The typical 4 to 11, accepted, better luck next time. Focus on the mobility, focus on the gun handling, focus on those things. You know, sometimes you can't win every and each game. It's just impossible. And in this game, we lost everything. We lost city, we lost the 1-2 line, and we did not have the middle for pretty much most of the time. So, unfortunate. Okay, guys, 2.3 thousand damage, 1.4 thousand assisting damage. Yeah, it was one of those games, right? We are third by experience, we are second by the damage. We lost quite a bit of the credits as well because I fired quite a bit of the gold ammunition, but that's fine. Let's keep it up. Okay, round number 2, Siegfried Line Assault, tier 9 matchmaking. I really like how the things are looking like. The turret traverse feels very, very, very quick. I mean, it feels extremely quick, but maybe it's only me. Or maybe it's because of experimental turbo. And the tank turning speed and everything feels extremely quick as well. I mean, look into mobility of this tank. Even though it says 55 kilometers per hour, right? It just simply feels real quick. It feels really, really, really quick, fellas. Okay, beautiful. We builded our nest. I really like this position because you are pretty much slapping every and each mother trucker who is trying to play over there, and in the same time you are spotting the guys entering into position as well. So there is no drawbacks for this position as a whole. Plus on top of that you can slap everyone here, right? So once again, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful play, and please keep this in mind. Take a huge attention, or put the huge attention to the gun. I think after first couple of games, what I have seen, I think this is a very, very powerful tank, honestly speaking. I think it is insanely powerful tank. And I have a feeling that many people will want to get it. In other words, what I'm trying to say, I am trying to say, if you like Leo, you will like this tank. I do not know how you wouldn't. And once again, it brings us to the other point, and the other point is why the bloody F is so expensive. But by looking at this, I can definitely see that Wargaming knows what they are doing. What do I mean by saying this is, let's say like that. Wargaming can introduce obviously weak tanks and Kaku tanks into the game, and they often do, but whenever they are going full milking mode, right, which is, I would call this as a milking mode, they will make the tank which community will love or community will enjoy. And you can look at this however you want to, but Leopard 1 is one of the most enjoyed tanks for from the community, right? And I want to believe this is what Wargaming targeted, and this is what Wargaming is doing over there, right? Very, very, very smart. I mean, I never thought Wargaming is special, but this is very, very, very smart thing. A lot of people will want to buy this tank. Is it worth it? Honestly, it is. I do not know what to say else. To lie and to say, nah, it's not worth it. It's quick, it has a good gun, it has no armor, but let's get real. Everyone is very, very well aware of that this vehicle doesn't have armor. And it changes absolutely nothing. And it changes absolutely nothing, even though this tank has no armor. That's on me. I missed the shot. That's my fault, I would say. And now all we need to do, we need to keep up, keep it up while slapping the C5. Yeah. I thought from the stats that the tank will feel powerful. I truly thought so. And indeed it does. How quickly this mother trucking tank can turn. It feels like I would be playing with a light tank or something like this, right? It doesn't feel like it is... it doesn't feel like it would be... okay, it doesn't feel like this vehicle would have 55 kilometers per hour speed. It feels significantly faster. Like a huge amount faster, right? Bad aim. It's like a bloody day and night. And there is one bad thing, and that bad thing is our team captured the base, so we could have farmed a lot more, but this is 10,000, fellas. 6,000 damage, 4,000 assisting damage. This is 10,000 combined. That is absolutely insanity. Yeah. Gun feels good. Speed feels good. Armor, what armor? It feels like Leia. It feels like Leia, fellas. Okay, we are coming with a solid ace wanker, yip yip hooray, a sniper schnitzel medal, a high caliber, 5.7 thousand damage, actually 5.9 thousand damage, 4,000 assisting damage, 4 kills, 1.2 base experience, and remember we could have farmed significantly more if our team wouldn't cap the base. This could have been 1.5 base experience, honestly. And 134,000 profits, and We haven't even got that much of the bill in the end, right? I mean, I was shooting the standard ammunition all the time. Maybe they did not count it how much ammo cost. 1.2 thousand. I probably had a lot of standard ammunition in stock, that's why. And that's why it was so cheap. I shouldn't make that much of the credits, fellas, over there. I can promise you that. The credit income over there is supposed to be significantly smaller, and I would say 23. Probably I did not pay it for a single shell. In the end of the day, I think this is supposed to be like 100,000 credits, profits. Something like this. Anyways, that's not the point. Let's go. Would you look at that, fellas? We are playing in Malinovka encounter game. Okay. What we are going to do, we are instantly going to cross like this. I just do not see the point. Why would I go on top of the hill? Even though I potentially could. I just don't see the point. Why would I do that? And in the same time, I know with this tank you can have a spotting build, but at this point I don't really care about the spotting build. I want to see how the gun is behaving and what we can expect from this vehicle, you know? This is what I am looking for, and this is what I'm trying to figure out. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, I feel like this tank is quick. I am just highlighting this. That 55 kilometers per hour on the paper feels definitely underestimation of how fast this vehicle is. I'm even struggling to react at this point because I have a new mouse and it takes some time for my hand to fully get used for it, right? So, as usual, I do not accept any responsibility as being professional internet beggar. And I am blaming everything what is around me, without accepting any responsibility myself. Just how I like it. This is just how I like it. Maybe, honestly, we could have played on top of the hill. Maybe. Now I'm considering my life choices. It's okay. Step by step, little by little. Wow. I am just trying to focus purely on how the tank feels and how the gun feels. And I can tell you one thing, it is a good feeling. It's like, you know, butterflies in the stomach. And you know, what I hate about this? I hate that I like the tank a lot. And I hate that this tank is so overpriced, you know? And I hate to that I understand that Wargaming knows very, very well what they are doing, and they are creating very attractive tank to charge the premium for it, right? What a smart mother truckers, fellas. That is very, very, very smart, I'm telling you. Extremely smart. EBR. I'm trying to figure out how I could get some more use of this. And I'm thinking, can I... Oh my. You must have someone over there. Oh yes, I'm reading you like open booklet. You are a booklet to me. You are a booklet to me. I told you I feel like they have a bloody light tank over there. And we caught him very, very well. Well, Borat is not necessarily a light tank, but you get the point what I'm saying. I felt like someone was sitting in the typical bush. Now, obviously, a bad thing of this is that you are going to get punished every single time whenever someone is pointing their gun at you. So, it's not going to be necessarily easy tank to play with for beginners or people who just do not know how to play with paper vehicles, right? This tank is definitely a paper tank, and this vehicle is just... You need to know what you are doing, okay? I'm just going to highlight that straight. I think you need to know what you are doing with this tank. Bad aim. This is my, this is me. I'm not blaming the tank for this, I am just accepting my responsibility for that. That is purely and totally me. That's okay. Udis is going to be the next guy who will take one for the team, at least that's what I want to believe. Okay, good, let's take our time to aim. Very, very nice. Yeah, and high explosive ammunition is as well pretty useful. High explosive ammunition of this tank is pretty useful. Although mistakes will cost a lot. Mistakes will cost a lot with this vehicle. That's also a very important thing to highlight. It is not a good game score-wise, but it lets me to understand how this tank feels like and how the tank is looking like, right? In other words, today's YouTube video is all about exploration. Today's YouTube video is all about us trying to figure out, is this tank as good as the paper says, or is it, you know, is there some kind of trick? And for now, after 3 games, it doesn't feel like there is any tricks whatsoever. It doesn't feel bad by any shape or any form. It doesn't feel disgusting. It feels actually pretty decent. I don't think the decent is the right way to describe this, to be completely honest with you. At least I don't really think so. I think it is significantly better than decent. Wow, let's see the score. Okay, beautiful. 3.4 thousand damage, 100 assisting damage. Yeah, we are 5th by experience, we are 3rd by the damage. It wasn't perfectly played game, but that is okay. Also, I have a feeling that this gentleman is trying to mark this tank. Good luck, Kappa. Twitch emoticon name. I wish him luck on dealing with a Caro. He's getting close. He will get it, fellas. I believe he will get it. Anyways, let's go for one more game for a good measure, just to see how it feels like, and you can get a bit better understanding. Do you want to get this tank or not? I hate it. It is so expensive. That's what I hate. But the tank feels good. And I believe that we are not going to change our mind later on. There is nothing to change the mind on this tank, honestly. Because there is sometimes situations that I can have first impressions very good, and after that I think the tank is pile of caco as the, or not very good, but let's say average. And at this point I have an impression that this tank is between good and epic. I still obviously haven't made a decision, but I have a feeling that it will be good with 5 stars for gun handling, I think. So yeah, it is powerful mother trucker for sure. Okay. What we are going to do, we will try to risk it for the biscuit. We will try to cross like this, and the worst thing what could happen for us, we are meeting double CS63, which could be possibility, and then I'm going to get destroyed. But if it is not going to be the case, then we are crossing through this without bigger problems whatsoever, and then we are chilling. Now I think CS... I'm not so brave. No. I'm not so brave. You see what is happening, fellas? I'm getting spotted here, so that means probably EBR is sitting somewhere over there in the bush or whatnot, and it's just simply not really worth for us to consider this. Oi, 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 oi. Very bad start. Not what I've been looking for, not what I want to see, and they have a light tank right there. I'm telling you. This is all because of this light tank. So, at the moment, we are going to try to counter him, right? We will try to do our best in order to counter him. I really don't think that this guy, he's even moving from the bush. So that basically means we will try to go for a blind shots. Actually, it's very debatable where is he. He could be somewhere over there, or alternatively, he could be in the main spotting bush. Aha, I caught him. Yeah, he is exactly where we thought he is. He should move. Yeah, indeed he does. He's sitting in this typical situation or this typical position. He may still try to peek once in a while. For example, he may try to be somewhere over there. But yeah, this is a smart thing. You don't need to research the bicycle in order to play in this position over there, if you know what I mean. And it works just fine. I am trying to figure out how we could get some use of the middle. And at this point, it doesn't feel like we can get something. Very, very hard game. Extremely hard game over there. I cannot make pressure for the CSs, I just simply can't. I know that Foch B is sitting somewhere over there. I am very, very well aware of that, but that changes absolutely nothing for us. We know that they have a couple of the mother truckers who are slapping the living crap out of the boards. Or out of our tank destroyers, if I can say so, right? Yeah, we are locked. We are locked. I cannot do anything. I cannot see how I can get any use whatsoever from this. I just cannot see how I can get any use whatsoever. This is very, very bad. Enemies played good though. I need to give a credit for the enemy team. That is a very, very smart and good gameplay. Meanwhile, what do we want to do? We want to pre-aim here, right? I believe that light tank will peak. I have no doubts he will, as you can see. Yeah, my aim is so shaky. Yeah, I'm not used for this mouse yet. And I can definitely feel the fail from my aiming, you know? And that is definitely me, but that's okay. It will get better, fellas. It's a matter of the time and it will definitely get better. I do not know how we can get more use of all of this. I know that I am sitting in the open field. I am very, very well aware of that. I know that it's a matter of the time whenever enemies will start beating the living crap out of us. I am very, very well aware of that as well. I know that there is artists who are pretty much just simply patiently waiting until they will have a shot and they are going to hit me as well. In other words, the situation doesn't look good by any shape or any form, and there is a big chance that I am spotted all the time as well. So that would be a bit complicated situation as well. Oh yeah, I am. It's okay. I deserved what I got and enemies played very, very well. Kudos to this EBR, who made a decision to play over there and he's still sitting in the same position. Very, very good. Enemies took the hill and enemies simply won this game like there is no tomorrow. Wow, that was strong one. If I would have made pressure like this in the first minute of the game, I would have been done instantly. Nevertheless, games like this will happen, and it is how it is. And honestly, sniping from over there wouldn't be that great of the option as well. At least I don't really think so. So yeah, shame. Let's see the score and let's see how our performance were looking like. Because if I can recall it correctly, we had 3 bad games and 1 excellent game. So, yeah. I don't think the tank is bad, though. I think the tank is good. It's just not the greatest session, that's it. Okay. The tank itself, fellas, I truly think that the tank itself is good. Just session wasn't that ideal, but I have no doubts whatsoever it's going to be fun to play with this vehicle. Anyways, 1,200 damage, 2,300 assisting damage. I wonder how much EBR spotted, because I'm pretty sure he was a spotter. Yeah, EBR did a great job. And do we have a blind shot? No, not really. Did we hit someone? Yeah, I hit EBR suspension or track. Yeah, not a big surprise. At least we know that the guy was sitting over there. Minus 20,000 credits, and our performance was 3,200 damage, 2,000 assisting damage. So over 5,000 combined isn't a bad score, or it's not horrible. Although, once again, let's keep this in mind that the tank is worth significantly more than this. Do I recommend to buy this tank? If you like the Leo 1, I think you will love this tank. If you do not like Leo 1, probably you won't like this tank either. And the problem is that I know that people like Leo one a lot, so I think that this tank will sell like hot pancakes. Anyways, thank you very much for watching. I hope you found this video interesting and informative. I appreciate you and I appreciate your time, and see you very, very soon. Skill is out for today. Peace.